So what's going on, man?
Not much. Just trying to make it, trying to live.
Trying to make it.
Yeah.
That's the way of life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because of that, I was thinking we could probably have conversation more so about trying to make it. Adulting. How does it feel after? How long has it been? We've been adults for 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 20 plus.
And this is like more so like a review, I would say.
Okay. All right.
Let's do that, like a review of adulting for 20 years.
Well, I would like to start by just saying I don't really have too much to say.
What?
No, I have a lot to say, but I'm talking about initially.
I don't have nothing to say about this.
No, I do, but I'm just saying, like, I just want to just say this one thing before we start. That I hate adulting. I hate it. I wish I can just go back in time. Mm-hmm. I hate it. I don't like anything about it. I don't like it at all.
You don't?
No.
There's no part of
it's not for the weak.
There's no part of adulting that you like.
I mean, there are, but it's more perks of being taken. I like to be taken care of, Like I like to be Gucci good.
I wasn't know.
I like to be Gucci good,
and
I want to be Gucci good. Yeah, I miss that. When the last time you been Gucci good?
I've never been Gucci good. It's never been a Gucci good moment for me.
Oh, I'm sorry for that.
It's a lot of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially I'm in the middle, so the Gucci goos.
I'm sure you got Gucci goo.
I've never been Gucci good.
Well, I'm sorry. It's nothing like it.
I don't know. I don't think the Gucci goo. That might be the problem.
Whoa. What you mean?
I mean, you've been Gucci good. The meaning, like, because of that, that's how you got to how you feel now.
No, life is terrible for adults. It's terrible. What you mean?
I'm not saying
the life
amazing.
Decisions, the problems. All the things our parents try to protect us from now. It's just like we just thrown out in these streets trying to figure it out. It's rough. Yeah. It's just rough.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, like, being realistic about it.
I am realistic about it. I'm living it. I'm trying to be as positive as I can about it. But, on the subject of the podcast, I just wanted to be real with everyone and, just wanted to see if anybody felt like I feel. Like you just hate adulting, Hate it.
I do.
Bring back the Gucci goo. That's all I'm saying.
I do not like. I like being an adult.
Okay.
I don't like the societal part of adult.
Please explain.
Meaning, like, being an adult is like it's amazing. You can do things that you couldn't do before. You can travel. There's knowledge that you've gained. You could just do some things that you just couldn't do as a kid. I mean, of course, the part where I'm saying like the societal part of adulting is the taxes, the work, the paying of bills and stuff like that. I don't think that if it was a society, it wasn't like based around this monetary thing, I think adulting wouldn't be bad. It'd be normal.
I feel like I had more money when I didn't have a job than I do now. Like, what? I just felt like...
How did you get money?
I don't know, but I just felt like I had it. I could just...
You had someone else's money.
It doesn't matter. I had it, and I just...
That's part of that Gucci goo thing.
Perhaps. But that's why I wanted it back. I remember when I was living with my parents, and I was working, and I was still getting an allowance.
Oh wow,
It
you
was
had an allowance.
just money was just coming from everywhere. Like, oh, boom, like it's not happening now. Like, I miss, along with the Gucci goo, the allowance.
Well, you lived a little bit. I mean, I know we lived in not. We ain't live in the suburbs.
No, I was in the hood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's any but allowance.
I did get an allowance.
I've never had an allowance.
I'm so sorry.
You are a little bit of a, in that sense, a little bit more privileged.
I
don't really know most of my friends that had like an allowance. Like
I just I think a lot of times people I would just say this. I don't feel like I was privileged. I just feel like I was blessed. Just blessed at times, not all the time. It was like every other day, every other weekend. I don't know, but yes, I did get an allowance, but I work for my allowance.
Like chores.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's good to do. Teach your children some things.
How when did allowance for you get cut off?
When I start making more than my father, probably.
Oh, so you was, even as you was working, you was getting allowance.
Yeah, when you first met me and I was working at the college, I'm never gonna say his name. The college. Okay, I was still getting. I was getting paid at the college, and I was getting paid at home. I was. Yeah, it's kind of like I wish that I would have saved some of that money, because I'm telling you, money was rolling in. And the Gucci goo, so I just.
All right, you keep saying the Gucci goo, but you're not like referring to it like it's just the allowance. What else was the Gucci goo?
Just the protection from everything. Like I just like being, I feel like when you're a kid, it's almost like you're in the Matrix. Like you're like protected from what's really going on in the, in the background or whatever. So I think that's part of the Gucci goo too. Like just that protection, the perception of how you feel about the world and people in it. It's different. It just felt so protected. Like you just didn't know. And when I moved out, I don't know how old you was when you moved out.
I was 18.
Oh, I was too. So, I learned it very quickly because like, when I was at home before I moved out, I didn't even make my bed.
What?
I never made my bed. Even to this day, I'm not the best bed maker upper.
Wow.
You know how some people are like real professional with it and they just be folding and they got the pillows just
now,
right.
And I get your situation now.
Yeah, I
definitely understand now.
I will wake up, get out of bed, get into the bathroom, whatever, come back, and my bed is made up already. Gucci goo. I didn't wash my clothes.
No, okay, yeah.
So I remember when I first moved out, I had a roommate, which was your brother. I had to ask him to teach me how to wash clothes. Of course, I think he laughed at me for about a few minutes, but I really didn't know.
But see, that right there tells you like how my life was. That my brother, we got the same parents.
Mm-hmm.
We, man, you would have thought that I was an adult before I was an adult.
Just
because, it's a lot of us. It's 7 of us.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was always gone working. We have the same dad, but he was always gone. It's 7 of us trying to take care of 7 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And every so often, my mom would work too. But when she would work, the kids were kind of at home.
Mm-hmm.
We learned how to cook, and not like cook, but like make essential stuff, oodles and noodles, boil, but they needed to be boiled or something like that, something quick, sandwiches, Then it was 7 of us, so your clothes pile up, and we had a washer and dryer or something like that, and you're washing your own clothes at a particular age. You just you're doing some stuff that adults would just be doing for you, like what you were getting all the way up until you you moved out. We were we were doing most of that stuff like early. So the Gucci goo never happened for me. Me or most of my, well, there was one of my siblings that got it. You know which one I'm talking about, but he definitely got it all the way up until till adulthood. He got it like that. But yeah, no, I mean I agree. With like, because perspective wise, like just now being an adult, seeing what your parents had to do so they could Gucci goo you.
Yeah.
It was like, you probably be like, dang, you have a level of appreciation, probably like, dang, man, they should. But I always be like, why didn't your parents just tell you how bad it was?
Kids can't handle it. I've tried to. I try to communicate with some of the young ones these days, and they, you tell them about like the truth of life, and they be about to explode. They it's like they can't handle. I feel like it's good to keep it real and tell them, but I don't know. Parents do be lying to their children, especially like Santa Claus. I don't know. Just be lying.
I don't do the Santa Claus thing, but
they be lying.
I don't want to shatter my daughter's dreams.
So you want her to believe in Santa Claus?
I don't, but but I don't want that. But she's not just mine.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
so I really don't. I mean, I try to respect that aspect. If it was up to me, I would be like, nah, that's me. That's all me right there.
Yeah, but
I don't. It's two people involved, so I can't just make that decision. I mean, I could, but I don't think that would it would end well, for me anyway. But I mean,
that's just the executive decisions. That's another thing too about adulting. I don't like the executive decisions. Like I kind of miss when decisions was made for me, and now it's like you have all of these roads that you can take. And some roads might just not be the best road. It might lead to disaster. Some roads may lead to success. Some roads may lead to just nothingness. So it's like it's kind of stressful going through life trying to make all these decisions and make the best decision so that you won't have any terrible consequences. It's quite stressful. Quite. I hate it.
I mean, yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah. And I hate working. Well, if I could find a job, like if we can make this into something, this would be cool. But until then, most of the time people are doing things they don't really want to do, or it's maybe not their calling. Yeah. Do you feel like that's a real thing, by the way? A calling? Something somebody's meant to do? That's kind of off subject.
Nah.
But really?
I mean, I think it has something to do with the subject. It's just, I don't think there's a calling. I think people try to make things into a calling. Like, for instance, if you're like, you like to draw or something like that, it'd be something that you're already talented at and you feel like that's your calling because you're gifted at it or something. And so people will be like, it's my calling to be this or that. I think that it helps. It helps, I think, in like your psyche, if you can say that you're doing something and it has a purpose behind it. But I don't think there's anything calling you to do it. I think it's just you just like to do it.
People tell me that they my calling is to be a therapist. Can you see that?
No, I think they lied to you. I think those people lied to you. I don't think that
you don't see therapist material when you see me, like like a Dr. Phil. Got the same hairline.
No, I don't see that.
Like,
no.
All right. Well,
No, I didn't mean like yeah. I'm not. So you believe there's a calling?
I don't know with that. I'm a little torn about it. I do feel like there's some people who have like these natural abilities, and it just would seem like they're meant to live life within those abilities. You know, like there's people who like are like really good singers, and it's like, man, like this person need to be a singer, you know, or I don't know. Like I do feel like the energy that I give, I feel like it would seem like my life should be. It's kind of like, you know, like the dating profiles. Like sometimes it's like based on like, you know, the material, the information that you have about yourself. It matches you up with another person. So I feel like there are certain things about us, our skill level, that would resonate with a certain job, and that, you know, we're probably happier in that particular job. So I do feel that way. So I don't know if that's a calling, but I do feel like that could be a direction that somebody should go, you know, if they're good at something.
If you stripped away like the societal part of it, you take away like, you know, technology, and we're just people growing crops and farming animals and
Okay.
I'm
following you. I'm
your
following
facial
you.
expression.
I wasn't ready for the crops. But
Okay,
go ahead.
the planting, you know, agriculture and things like that, you know, and then we didn't have social media and TV and stuff like that. Then what do those people do? Would you think there's a calling? Because there's no such thing. Like you, the only reason why I guess you would say someone, oh, I was meant to be an entertainer or something like that on TV, because that's some people's calling, you know. But if you just strip it down to bare bones, you can sing, but we just live in a village, and you're like singing to the singing to the village children and people. Like, I mean, is that your calling? I just think that, like, as far as just putting into perspective, like what I'm saying is, I think you can find joy in stuff like that, you know. But I don't think, I mean, because there's money behind it, and you can touch people and stuff like that. That changes like what it is, because like if you took away the money and stuff, would you still do certain things? You know, would you still want to do the acting thing, or would you want to be an NBA player if it was like you took away? I know people just play basketball, but I think people are more passionate to be really good at basketball because they want to get the money and the fame behind it. But if you take all of that away, would people still be motivated to do the things that they do nowadays? Like that's where I'm trying to get at. I do feel like, you know, that stuff is like more it's more of a motivation, more so because we have money around it. You know, it's also like, you know, the capitalistic society that we live in. To be better than that person, you're trying to beat out somebody, and also to be really in a position where they like you, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like popularity, getting the likes and getting the, you know, all of this other stuff. That's really what promotes that stuff for me. You know, that's what I'm looking at.
So my question for you is, you know, just follow along with me. You are a father.
Yes.
And you notice that, you know, your daughter is exceptional at something. So one day you just, you know, in the kitchen, you hear her singing, and she just sound like pretty great for a child.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, or she's like super good at gymnastics or something. Seeing something like that, would that kind of motivate you to like maybe like push her in those directions? Like maybe like give her some tools so that maybe she can like cultivate those skills better?
Yeah, but not for that particular reason. I know that I would, by the way, just because she likes it, first of all. I don't really want to push her into anything. I'm not trying to, hey, try this. Try to be really good at singing. No, I'm not going to do that if she doesn't feel like she wants to sing. But I would, because I know, in a sense, I would cultivate it and try to make it really to where she can somehow, when she gets older, really do that and make a career out of it. Only because I want her to be successful as an adult.
True.
I'm not really doing it. I mean, I would like to, like, you know, foster that stuff that she likes just in general, because I want to see her happy, and that makes her happy. But I would then try to try to get in the way where, hey, I'll try to put her into school and stuff. But that part, when you start to do it to the point where it becomes a career, or you try to get her to make it a career, is more for her success as an adult. So that's my answer to it. But I don't believe in trying to if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for the fact that, we have to get our children ready for the adult life, she can be whatever, like, she can be playing with blocks or doing whatever she wants to do, and I'm not really too concerned about what it is that she's doing, because it really wouldn't matter once she got older.
Okay.
But that's why, like, you try to put as much information into your children as far as like being really good in school and things like that, because it kind of leads, I mean, it doesn't always lead over to being a really good adult or being really good at something as an adult, because you could be good at math and all that other stuff, graduate to top of your class, and then be working at Walmart or something like that. But it's really, right place, right time, right people. Not all the time, but your skills does help if you can get into somewhere and be really good at it, and it makes it a lot easier for you to do that thing. But yeah, I think that's the reason. That's more so the reason why we promote it as much. I think, as like, you see some of these people that are amazing, they wind up being the GOATs, I guess you could say, in their respective field. Simone Biles, or LeBron James, Serena Williams. They are exceptional, but you see how, from what age, and when you watch those videos or those documentaries or those biopics that they make of these people and their parents, and how old they were, and you see them pushing them to these levels, and they're like, for them to be great, and then they make it more successful as an adult.
Yeah.
But you see, it was kind of hard, and it's kind of, we look at it as like, wow, look how. But we're looking at like what that parent did that, if most of them were like in poverty, they living in the streets or someplace like that, and then their parents are pushing them, and then they become successful, and we like, yeah, we champion that. But that, I don't think the parents would have. I mean, I'm not gonna say they wouldn't have been as passionate, but I think it is a promotion. It is a more motivating thing to do, if like, you can you can put them in a position where their life is a lot better than yours, if you kind of.
So I think I'm following you. So instead of like focusing on the calling aspect, you're focusing on embracing things that your children love to do, and kind of supporting them on it, and not really worrying about the calling aspect of it all, but just really just making sure that they're doing things that they like to do, and supporting them on that.
I mean, that, but like I said, if she could sing,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I don't know, at this age, she don't seem like she's interested in singing, but if she was good at art or anything that she was good at, I would push it in the sense of like, I want her to be successful. Like, I'll try to give her art supplies. And if she got older, I'm like, hey, try to push into art school, and because I want her to, be really good at it to the point where she can make it a career, only because she already likes doing it. But I don't think, I don't, like I said, I don't know about the calling, and I don't want to knock anybody that feels as though they have a calling, but I just feel is that I think we give it that definition, or that title, but I really feel like if you take everything away, do we still have the same motivations for those things? You know what I mean? Like, are we really going to, do it to that level, if it's just you're just in the, you're like, like I said, we're back in the village. Are we gonna, I mean, I don't know. Are we really gonna go be the I don't know, whatever it is now the technology allows us to do, or and then not only that, it's like, if it was just for that, it's like, if they took away the money, would you still do it? Like, would they still
That's a
go
good
on
question.
TV? Like, if for instance, like all the NBA players, if you took away all their salaries and stuff, it's like, all right, get on TV and entertain. Would they still do it? Or they'd be like, no, I'm not doing it. I want the money first.
Yeah, nobody doing that for free.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But that's the motivation. Like, if it's a calling, then you would do it. I would feel like you would do it anyway, just because it's your calling.
I mean, you'll do it, but you'll do it on your terms. You're not going to do it with, somebody else controlling the situation. Like, how people just naturally, like, in the neighborhoods play basketball because they like playing basketball. So if you're a basketball player, you'll probably continue to play basketball in the neighborhoods. But as far as, somebody controlling you and, being on contract on something and not getting paid, I don't think a person would want to do that.
I'm not saying like getting paid. I'm just saying like you can do it, but you have to do it on TV in front of millions of people.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. Yeah.
So is that? I mean, you would still play basketball.
Yeah,
but
like
you want to consider that like, are they less passionate about it?
My
now?
question is, who is calling it? When you say it's a calling, 'cause I don't know. I do, like I said earlier, I do feel like there are certain skill sets that people have that might be in the category of what they probably should do as a career. I don't know about a calling thing because it's like it seems more spiritual to me when somebody says a calling, so to speak. I don't know why it just seems spiritual. Like said, God is whispering into your ear or something.
Who's calling you?
Yeah, like.
But yeah, that does seem like that. Like I always like the thing is like I don't think that they're like that. Like I don't think like a lot of stuff that would be religious is like not that no more. Like it's no longer religion behind it.
Like what?
I mean, like there's atheists that celebrate Christmas.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
I mean, I never thought that Christmas was religious anyway. I mean, well, there's probably like something behind it, but I don't think that. But it's that getting married with a preacher or something, ceremony, marriage ceremony type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's religious.
Oh well, I can see that.
I think that there's just certain things, even certain words that people say. They say it, but they're not really aware of like them, like the fact that you're saying something that's like religious. Like, oh my God, it was like I thought you was atheist. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't know.
That's true.
It's just certain things that now it no longer has really no real context behind it because it's like everybody it's just a thing that people do. And now we don't even think about why we're doing it. We just do it. But that's part of adulting. Like you get caught up in this
pattern,
algorithm.
Yeah, I can see that. I would say another thing too that it's like a couple of things, but well, one, I just felt like I miss being in my creative bag when I was, younger. Mm-hmm. Now it's like when you're an adult, it's like you're not, in general, as creative as you were when you were, a child. And I miss that. Like there's some people who are adults, like, the directors and stuff like that and the writers, but everybody's not a director and a writer and or artist. But for like but in a lot of senses, like sometimes it's like as adults, it's like we take kind of life serious, like we just start getting real serious, and we really don't have a lot of time for creativity.
Yeah,
and that's something that I miss too, because like there's times where I kind of want to get into my creative bag, but it's like I just be so exhausted from the day. Time management, don't have the time to do it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I've been wanting to do. Like I wanted to start learning how to like play different instruments and try to sing better. I remember telling you about, I was trying to sign up get some singing lessons, but I just don't have the time. Like I just, or the energy or the strength. And I just felt like, when you're younger, you have all the strength, all the time. Yeah. So as I said, I hate this adult life. Wish I could just go back if I could find some type of thing that can turn back time,
Yeah, that's not happening.
You never know.
No,
you never know.
I do know it's not happening.
I probably could create a time machine and go back in time and just. But if I could do a time machine, right? You listening? You paying attention?
I'm hearing you. I'm zoning. I hear you.
because I was kind of brought up in the hood, so the Gucci goo won't, where I needed to be.
I was about to say, don't try to pull back.
No, it was fine. It was like it was like average Gucci goo. No, it was average Gucci goo, but
it was not.
I want to go back in time and be kind of like, remember Richie Rich? I mean, the young people probably wouldn't know what that is now, but I want to be like Richie Rich, Gucci goo, just rich.
You know what, man? That's what made that show popular, because I remember that Macaulay Culkin paid Richie Rich, and what as a kid you can see what he can do with all the money he had, and I kind of feel that way as an adult too. Like, I get some hater, like I get some hater energy within me, you know what I'm saying, building up for those people. Like, you ever watch the YouTube channel and you see these grown white men?
Oh God.
These whites. And they got so much money, they're just blowing it, basically taking a car, running it off a cliff, stuff doing, like when I was young, my mom used to hate it when we waste food. Like, you just crack an egg on the ground, and she's like, "What?"
Yeah,
she gets mad because it's like that. You know how much those eggs are precious. You got,
especially now.
You got some of these guys, and I get it. I mean, you get views and stuff for this stuff. Like, it gets a lot of views, but I'm just like, they're getting like a Ferrari or something like that. Something costs like thousands of dollars, and just driving it into a wall or something like that, or going to some extravagant place in the world. Oh, we're in Africa, on some mountain and vacationing, and I'm like, yo, am I mad at them? I'm not. I mean, I don't know.
You sound envious.
I guess you could call. I think it's hate. But I think it's envious. But no, I'm more so like this, because I don't know. I think I've worked harder than those people.
So you want,
you know what I'm saying?
You want to be rich? Is that what you want?
I don't even want to be rich. I just be like, yo.
How much you want? If you was to look into your bank app now, how much money would you want to see in your bank account app?
Man,
it's like, approximate.
$1 billion.
$1 billion? You just say you don't want to be rich, so you want to be wealthy.
No, but see, like, I don't even want the billion. Let me explain what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to
get it out.
I said $1 billion.
Yeah,
but
you did.
I really don't care for money in general.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I'm just saying that the $1 billion is just so I don't really have to worry about anything. But really, I feel like we shouldn't even be.
You definitely be worrying about stuff as a billionaire.
I know. I'm just saying. The only reason why I say $1 billion is not really because I want $1 billion. I just want to be able to breathe, just wake up and not worry about anything.
And you feel like $1 billion is breathing worthy.
Man, you'll be surprised.
You can't breathe at 500 million.
You'll be surprised how far. You'll be surprised how fast you can blow $1 billion. Not just like trying to spend it, but like someone just wanting to take it from you.
Oh yeah, of course.
You seen Kanye.
Yeah.
All it takes is a scandal or something.
That's true.
Divorce, something, and it's gone.
That's true.
So what I'm just saying is
bad investment.
I don't really care for the $1 billion. All I'm just saying is I want to be able to wake up and be like, hey, I want to go over here, do this, do that, and not really have to worry about, oh man, I can't do it because I got this thing I got to pay. I just want to wake up and not have to worry. And it, like I said, it don't have to be money. If it was like you could just live without someone reaching in your pocket every month and taking money out, that's what I would prefer. But the $1 billion is because there's always somebody wanting your money. And to live in the United States, especially the United States, because it's expensive to live in the United States versus a lot of other countries. It's just you just can't. $1 million used to be a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People, yeah, $1 million. Now it's like, now they're trying to make it to where a billion is the next million. It's going to be a time where everybody got $1 million, and then you know, now we're striving to be billionaires now.
Well,
You
I
know what I
don't know
mean?
if that's ever going to happen, but
It's
I
getting there
I will
quick, man.
s-
I'm telling you.
I
I'm
I
telling you.
will say this. I would like to go on record by saying, I know I started off by saying I hated adulting, but adulting would be a lot better if I had $1 billion. I will say
Oh,
that.
so
I
so
think I
now you
would.
agree with my billion?
No, I never disagreed. I was just shocked that you went there, to a billion.
But
You
you
feel like
had the
you
same
skipped a couple
idea.
of things. I'm just saying that life as an adult will be a lot better for me if I looked into my bank app and saw that I had a billion and some change. I'm gonna need some change though, because like
Some
once you
change.
spend $1, you're not a billionaire no more. So I'm gonna need to be a little bit over a billion. It's gonna have to be like a billion.
1 billion point.
Yeah, I don't know.
1 billion.1.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't. Because I want some things. So yeah, that would make things easier, but that's not my situation. But I don't even know how to get there. Like how like, especially at this age. And it's crazy because I don't really have. I'm not talented. Like I'm like average at a lot of stuff, and which it makes it even more upset. It makes me upset because it's like I'm just so basic.
You think that you need to be talented to become a billionaire?
I don't know.
Most
I just
billionaires are not
I would
talented.
like to have to find. Remember that road I was talking about? I would like to find that road, the billionaire road.
Most billionaires are not talented.
Well, I don't care. I just want
Zuckerberg,
to go to that road.
Musk, who else? Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. You think they're what, tap dancing or something? That's what they got them a billion
They
to
know how
be
to do something.
multi-billionaires.
They know how to do
I
something.
don't know if that's talent. I think it's a skill, but I don't know if, like, I think it's like, and not only it's the manipulation. I think you
Okay, that's
create
interesting.
something, and then you just, like, you put it out there, and then then eventually you start hiring people that are actually really skilled at it, and then they make you more and more money.
Well, I feel like if the
The
situation,
talented
I
people,
feel like if it was easy, if it wasn't like something that was significant, that more people would be billionaires.
no, because it takes time.
Mm.
So, for instance, like, when I looked at Bill Gates, like, he had came up with, you know, the software,
Hmm.
right? And it was better than everybody else's at the time. Everybody was going in for it. He somewhat, the government had stepped in. He was like creating a monopoly. He had signed all these companies. This is how I interpret it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but and after that initial, I don't think Bill Gates was that guy anymore. He was the guy behind all of that. Then he started hiring smarter people, and then they started,
Hmm.
making and doing stuff. And he kind of just eventually started falling back into the, somewhere else in the company. And then these other smart people started creating and building and doing things. And then he just disappeared, and he just collected the money. Now, I'm not to say that he's not a smart guy. He's probably still one of the smartest people in many circles. But to get to that point, he's that's this, Windows has been around for a long time at this point. It's over 40 years. But to get to where he is now and where Warren Buffett is right now, well, Elon Musk might be there a lot faster, and Zuckerberg might have gotten there a lot faster. They're younger than these other people. I'm talking about Warren Buffett and stuff. But the talented, the basketball player, the singer, the actor, those people, they get there on their talents, but a lot of them took a long time to get to billionaire status. I mean, I think Rihanna got there a lot faster too, but I think it's
No, she did.
some of those people like, Beyonce, Jay-Z, they had to put a lot of albums in, and you got to stay relevant while there's other people still competing for that slot, and you have to make the right investment, get the right team around. You got to get a whole bunch of stuff going as a talented person. Even then, those people aren't even the top billionaires. They're like lower billionaires.
So
There's people with hundreds. hundreds of billions.
So I have a question. It's kind of on the subject, kind of not. Um, what do you feel like is your skill? Like something that you feel like you excel in?
I don't think I excel at anything. I think I'm basic. I'm just
So you're the same as me. We both basic,
I'm boring, man.
basic bros.
I think that I don't have a particular skill. I'm just, I think I can do a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like for instance, if it was like if you had a product and you can like say we were like robots or something, you can make a robot of me and a robot of you, and they was trying to sell it. I think I'm a a particular robot that if you took me and put me in like a field somewhere, not a field, not just like a field of corn or something. I'm talking about like you put me in like construction, or you put me into like trucking, or you put me into manufacturing. I can excel. I can do all of those things. Basically, I couldn't be the best at it. I could possibly get there over like time, but I think you can buy my robot and you put him everywhere, and he can do a lot of stuff. And you be like, oh yeah, this guy can do. I can get this, and it can kind of take care of all of the essential stuff at the bottom level. I could probably run the company too, but I don't think I don't have the knowledge for that right now. I'm not saying I couldn't. I just don't. My robot, if you bought it, I don't think you can just throw it in there and it'd be like, all right, everybody over here do this. But it can do like management. It could do like, basic ground level, entry level stuff. Mm-hmm. And I think it would be a successful robot.
Interesting.
But
So
I don't think like, you said talent. That's what you were saying, right?
yeah, talent, skill.
Yeah, but I don't think. I could do a lot of stuff. Like I can draw a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I can,
You can.
I could do some stuff. I'm still a little bit athletic.
Okay. All right.
I could do some stuff, but nothing. I'm not doing anything that's gonna like break the internet if I ain't gonna draw Picasso or nothing like that. So I'm not talented in that sort of way.
Well, the reason why I asked you that is that because like I personally when I see you because I've been on you for a long time, I agree with the drawing thing, and I also feel like I feel like you can sing. So I mean with some vocal lessons. You would be like, but that's just my perception. So I feel like when it comes to like when people think about somebody else's talent or skills, it's kind of relative, and I feel like that's the thing. When it comes to the people that you named, it may seem like their journey was easy or not impressive, but to some it's significant because everybody can't get there or everybody don't know those people. My talent is terrible. Like people say it's needed, they give me all kinds of compliments, whatever, but I feel like I'm really good with in my opinion, building people, kind of like developing people is one of those weird talents. It's like there'll be my skill if I was an X-Man or something. My mutant power, like the dumbest power, like I can make people better. There is a mutant that can do that too. That can enhance people's powers or whatever. But it's kind of whack. But that's my thing. So I'll give you a good example. At one point, I used to be a bakery manager.
Yeah.
And so as a bakery manager, you have to know how to decorate cakes and stuff. I don't know how to decorate cakes, but I had to train people to decorate cakes and stuff that I ain't never did it. But I had to seem competent because I don't even know how you even got that position. How I even get like I feel like you should have like some type of portfolio or something. Like I just was like boom, and I definitely trained those individuals to be really great cake decorators somehow, and I don't know how to decorate cakes. I was impressed by that. I secretly knew my weakness.
You secretly?
Yeah, I secretly knew my weakness. I mean, not really secretly, but I was secret to everybody else.
I can't. He can't do what I'm telling me to do.
They didn't know that.
Dude, it's trash.
They didn't know that because.
Hey, how about you show me how to do it here?
They never did that.
No, I'm training you.
Yeah, it was a couple of people. And I was, one thing I also did too, as far as like training, I was smart enough to send people to another area to get trained too.
It just sounds like you was a great manipulator.
I was, right? That was my talent.
You manipulating.
Had them people like, cake boss, And I was honest. Like, I feel like, when you're in a field where you're like creating something, I definitely was honest. It's been a couple of times. Like, I'm telling you, it was a funny story. It's been a bakery manager, but I remember one time this lady made like this cake for a child's birthday party. And so, since I'm the manager, she asked me, how did I do? Mm-hmm. Do you think this would be a good cake for this child's birthday?
Yeah.
And so I asked the lady, I was like, well, how old is this child going to turn? And they were like, 2. I was like, good. They're not going to remember how ugly this cake is. But, that motivated her to get better. Like, she will always say like that traumatized her. But it just made her, so much better. Because, my honest feedback.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Maybe she just thought she'd get fired since you was a manager. And
it was an ugly cake. It was an ugly cake. I was like, she was gonna push.
She needed to pay. She needed to take care of her kids.
I was like, this child about to be doing the worst things because of this parent. He gonna feel like his parents don't love him when he see this ugly cake. Ooh, but anyway, she got so much better. She even eventually became manager after I moved on.
Well, I mean, that doesn't. But from your own.
So proud of her.
Situation.
She's not manager anymore, but
you didn't need to know how to make a cake.
No.
So
I figured it out. I mean, but
you motivated her to be manager later.
Yeah, I gave her all the tools to be successful.
It wasn't money or nothing like that.
What you mean?
I mean,
did I give this lady money?
No, I mean, for her to become manager, it wasn't the money. It was basically you.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of times people, especially nowadays, in my opinion, it don't seem like there's a lot of people who want to be leaders, and so I think,
like, well, if he can do it,
well, no, because for one,
he can't even make a cake.
No, for one, people didn't know that I didn't know how to do it. I knew
they never caught on.
What I could do was I could do a really good illusion of
He's doing magic tricks or something?
No, I don't know, but I was able to create the illusion that I knew how to decorate cakes because like I can follow directions really well. So, if I see something like I can, like I can catch on pretty fast. That's another, skill. I think that's both. I think that's kind of like what you were saying about yourself, with your robot version or whatever. Yeah, like you can catch on. So there are certain things that's not like rocket science. Like even though you never did it before, so there were times where I definitely did decorate cakes, but I did the basic cakes. Yeah, I did a basic case that you just put into like the cake case or whatever.
No pictures or nothing, no characters.
I mean, I put like sprinkles, and maybe like a happy birthday little stick thing on the side. I mean, it'd be looking cute though. People be like, oh, God, like people be liking them things, and so it gives the illusion that you can decorate a cake. And then like sometimes you have like that I don't even know what to call it. It's been so long, but that printout thing, that little cake printout.
Yeah, with the picture.
Yeah, you could just put it on top of the cake and do the little borders, and it's like boom, it's popping. You know, so I gave the illusion, because I can do a really good border. You know, I can,
Yeah.
the illusion that I was a cake decorator, and for some strange reason, I could write on a cake really well, because that's a skill that everybody can't do.
Handwriting.
Yeah, that's a skill that people be like. You could be a great cake decorator, but a horrible like person that write on like Happy Birthday Johnny or whatever. Like it'd be terrible, terrible. Yeah. So for some reason, I was really good at that. It's so random. So people will actually just want me to do it. You know, so it just made me feel like, you see what I'm saying? The illusion. You get it now. You see the pictures. Yeah. Okay. I'm done talking about that, but you know, yeah. Because I don't even know. We got too deep. Like, my bad. But yeah, I just wanted to prove the point that, you know, when you feel like somebody's talented is, you know, relative.
Yeah.
Do you think I can sing?
Yeah.
Do you think so? I feel like your family used to like gas me up back in the day, but I don't know how you felt about it. I felt like everybody else would be like, "Oh, I feel like Jeremiah can sing."
I think.
Why is it so hard for you to say?
I'm trying to think of the words. You know.
Oh my goodness, the truth. Start with the truth.
I'm trying to tell you the truth. I'm just trying to think of the right verbiage. You know. I think you could sing.
Oh, okay.
All right. I don't think that you can be lead singer.
Whoa!
But you.
I'm in a background singer.
What's the two guys in the background of
in
Jodeci?
We don't know. Nobody knows they.
That's you.
Nobody know. All right, I want to do this more. Where's the off button? Where's the off?
I mean, they can sing good enough to be in an R&B group.
Wow, I'm offended.
How?
But okay, I'm just destroyed. You just said I sound as good as these. Nobody know who they are.
You don't know.
Is one named Travante? I don't know why that came in my mind. I
don't know. But I'm just saying is that they were good enough to be.
I'm glad you said them and not the Mike guy from Boys to Men. Hey, baby, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for all the wrong I've done.
I think he can actually sing.
I guess, yeah, he was the bass. He was the bass.
Remember Barry White?
I wasn't a fan of Barry White.
I'm just saying he could. His voice just kind of like he couldn't sing anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know Jaheim?
Yeah,
that's not you, but
dang, I'm not even Jaheim level.
Jaheim was like that guy.
I'm just going to know my question.
What?
You want that on Jaheim level at least? Can I be Kim?
No.
Oh God, I'm not even Kim.
I mean, Kim could sing. Like he got a higher.
I could go high.
Whoa! I think that you like. I don't know what you would consider people singing though.
What you mean?
Like, there's people that can hold a note. I think you can hold a note. I'm just saying, like, there's some people that, like, if you like, we brought someone that can't hold a note, it'll be breaking and they'll be breaking. You know, they can't hold a single like note. You know what I mean?
So you
can sing, like you can hold a note, you can do different ranges and stuff like that. But
when I get my Grammy, I remember not to thank you.
But some of those people, they don't like. For instance, like Rick James, like you said, Kim.
Do
you think that those people are like singers?
You don't feel like Rick James can sing? No. Fire and Desire? Wow. That was okay. Well, I get you now.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
makes sense.
Okay, so you would take a compliment like that. You would say, like, if I say you sang like Rick James. So you don't like that? See what I'm saying?
No, because I'm thinking about the whole outfit and stuff. I don't know. I can't get over that. I know.
But you don't want to be. That's not.
I know. But when I think about him, I just think about.
You want me to say you sound like Brian McKnight or something?
Yes. No. Dang.
No. I mean, nobody. I mean, I don't know.
Okay. I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's all right.
Where did this come from anyway? We talking about we talking about something totally different. You asked me.
I don't know. I will never set myself up like this again. I just
No, I think you can sing. But I think you want
But
me to
like
say
the
you can sing like
background people.
some amazing singer. I don't think I can sing like that neither. I think that there's definitely levels to singing, and I don't think that neither one of us is on those levels.
Okay,
You
so
could
you're
be a
putting
lead
yourself
singer.
in it makes it better.
No,
Thanks.
I don't think I can sing on no level of a lead singer. I think I'll be a background person.
After I just gave you that nice compliment.
Yeah,
I mean, take it back.
Yeah, I don't really like compliments, but
It don't matter.
I think that I'm just saying I don't feel like there's like a few selected amount of people that can fit into the, you be up there and everybody else is back in the backing you up, harmonizing and stuff.
I think we need to change subjects. I'm gonna make it more controversial. Okay. I'm about to say, like, do you feel like anybody in your family can see? You gotta answer.
No. No.
Okay, we can move on.
Yeah. I mean, I got a niece that she got some vocals, but
okay.
But my immediate family, I think we all are kind of the background singers. Yeah, I would say.
Some of them don't feel like they're in the background.
I know who you're talking about too.
Yeah, they not on the background to them. Yeah.
He think he's.
Yeah, I like that. I like the confidence. Sorry.
Yeah, the confidence is definitely.
That's what you should have about yourself.
Yeah, but as an adult, I think that it's hard to be an adult sometimes because just bringing it back to topic. To be the adult and the working and the things and the stuff and I agree with you. Back to your original thought. I do 100% agree with you. Adulting is not amazing.
No,
I never thought it was. But I think it's like once you're aware of certain things, it's hard to kind of turn that off. And I think it's a gift and a curse, being aware of stuff like that. Once you're aware, it changes everything. Because if you, like, when we first became adults and we were working at Target, and we didn't really have any aspirations of, like, I mean, obviously anybody would like billions and billions of dollars or something like that. But I'm saying we just thought like this was what we had to do. We get out of our parents' house, we get a job, and we kind of like maintain our lives until, you know what I'm saying? Because no one ever told us that, like, hey, you gotta try, you gotta be extra successful, and that's kind of like you just see your parents do it, and you're like, okay, that's what we got to do. I wish it was a little bit of preparation of like, your parents say like, hey, I don't even want to be where I'm at right now. Adulting's trash, but we were rushing. We was like, man, I can't wait. And I think it's not you because you was Gucci, but
yeah, I was.
I couldn't wait because I'm like, at the time I was staying, it's 7 of us. We all, and it was starting to get a lot more people in the house, not just the 7. Now it's more people added on, and not having the space and the privacy and the things that you want was like, I can't wait to be an adult to get out of here. And so, but not knowing, you wanting to hurry up and become an adult, and then you get out there and it's like, yo, what did I get myself into? The bills and everything started hitting you. Now you can't hang out with your friends, and saying like what you were saying earlier, I agree 100%. I wanted to hit on that point, but you kind of you started asking.
Okay, all right. Let's say what you got to say.
But
go ahead.
No, but back, like, I agree. Like, your time management is terrible. Not yours, mine. But now, like, I noticed this more so me playing video games. I remember we can spend hours just trying to figure out where this thing was. Now it's like I'm trying to hurry up. I got like an hour. I gotta hurry up and go to work. I gotta go and do this thing. Like I used to be able to spend like forever trying to figure out all the puzzles and stuff. I get mad. I look at it now like playing video games. Like they set this up for kids.
Yeah.
I know this ain't for me because it's like there's certain things that I don't even have the time to do.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to beat the game. Now I'm like, I don't. Before I used to be like, I wish there was another path I could go to so the game could last forever. But now I'm just like, man, why I gotta go over here? I only got this much time to hurry up and get. I ain't got forever to figure this game out.
Mm-hmm.
But they make it. I think they don't make it for us. And so seeing stuff like that, stuff they used to be able to kind of just invest hours and time and stuff into doing, now looking at it and be like, yo, I can't spend like I don't have the time to do that no more. Mm-hmm. Like I can't, like for instance, even us when we first were, young adults, we had more time to do stuff. Like we can mess up and get, quit a job and then just go, or we had time on the weekends. Hey, let's go to the movies. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. And now it feels as though you got small amounts of time where you can, hey, I can fit you in this schedule. I can fit you in here because I got to get my, for me, my daughter, or I have to go. My schedule, for instance, my work schedule, I work in the evening, you work in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So when will you be able to meet up with that person?
Mm-hmm.
You're not really having to worry about that time. You kind of just had all the time in the world to kind of do the things you wanted to. If you had a hobby or a thing that you like to do, you could just do it. It wasn't really a thing of like, all right, when could we do it? Maybe we got this much time to do it. It's not like that. We kind of just like whatever.
Yeah, and I hate that that way society has orchestrated everything. It's orchestrated stuff so that you can get your time back when you like almost 70 years old.
When you finish. You're 70.
Yeah.
Probably later once we get to that.
Exactly, yeah.
Like 80. That's if you even live that long.
Yeah. So, and then it's like, you have limited money depending on how you invest and things like, which a lot of people don't really do. Yeah, invest and prepare. Yeah, for the future, because sometimes you just feel like you got forever. Like I was telling you just earlier today, that I still remember when we first started hanging out, like it was yesterday, but it's been over 20 years.
Yeah,
it's like time go by super fast, and then it's like you're kind of too late, when you're like in it, and like now it's like I feel like like I just recently turned. Well, we both recently turned 40. Put our business out there, and it just came so fast, and now it's like I feel like there were like certain illnesses, certain health things that I probably could have avoided. Now it's like things are starting to happen, like body's starting to break down. I be having all kinds of aches and pains, and I can't remember anything. I don't even know where I'm at right now. Yeah, like it's terrible. Like I will wake up beat down. Like what happened to me in my sleep? Just I used to like wake up and I couldn't walk like for a minute. Oh, wow. I don't know what was up with that. Like it took me a long time to like
sleep paralysis.
Like I will no, won't that. I have that too, but I would literally like get up out of bed and my legs wouldn't work for a second, so I had to kind of like.
What's that?
Do with my legs, like it's like shake a leg a little bit. Okay. I couldn't just get up. I don't know what it was. It was just like it's not as bad now because like since I'm older now and I got these ailments, I got to like watch my sugar. So since I've been watching my sugar, I can walk now. It's crazy. So maybe it was the sugar. Sugar in the legs. Ooh, I don't know. I just want to say this stuff you didn't have to worry about when you was a kid. Like I could just wake up out of bed. Like now I can't just get up out of bed. I gotta wait a second. I gotta pause.
It's a level of preparation to get out of bed.
God. Like and I used to sleep so good when I was a kid. Like just I don't know. Like the sleep used to be amazing. Now it's like I feel like I wake up every hour on the hour. Just the sleep it just don't be good. Like it be like when it's good because it happens so little. So it's like, oh gosh, that was different. This sleep was different. You know, that's how bad sleep is now as you get older. Like, and you want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
You know, like right now it's 9:00 p.m. and I just can't wait to go to bed. Like, I don't know how much longer we're gonna be talking, but I need to be on a countdown. I'm ready to go to bed.
For me, I do like going to sleep, but I, sometimes I be trying to cheat the. I don't know. They got
Cheat sleep.
There's a term for this too. But it's because they say people try to take back their time, so they try to go to sleep later.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of going to sleep when they get home from work, sometimes people are try to go to sleep. They try to stay up late to try to get some of their time back. So for me, that's what happens for me. Like on like Friday, I get off late. Like I got back home like 12 something, but I tried to stay up. I didn't have to work the next day, so I'm just trying to let me try to watch a TV program, and I fall asleep watching TV, or I'm like, okay, let me try to edit this thing, and you're trying to get your time back because like, dang, man, before I know, like if I wake up because I work in the evening, I wake up and I'm like, I look at the time, oh, okay, I got before you look up and you look back at the thing, it's like, what? Dang, it's about time for me to get out of here, So then I'm like, I go to work, I get out of here, and then I'm like, now I could stay up later, but then that cuts into that time that I was just saying. I wake up and then I'm looking at the time. Like if I wake up now, like because I went to sleep late, now I only got like 2 hours because I woke up at 10, so I got 11, 12, and then I gotta So you in your mind, you're just like, yo, I don't have no time to do nothing. As soon as I go to sleep, I feel like I'm waking up and I'm going right back in.
What I want, so if somebody can tell me where I can get this, I will appreciate this. But I want a CPAP machine. Like I don't want to do the sleep studies. I don't want to do the sleep studies. I don't have time for that. Time management. Who has time for that? But I just wonder, like, where can you go to just get you a pap, because I heard that sleep is good, and but I don't really want to
medical induced coma.
If it was healthy, if it don't affect anything.
That's how Michael got out of here.
But that's not healthy. That's what I'm saying. But a CPAP is not that. A CPAP is not that. It's a machine like for people with sleep apnea. You know what I'm talking about? The little breathing machine.
Yeah, I don't think that puts you to sleep.
No, I'm saying like when you go to sleep, they say that
that's if you have sleep apnea.
Yeah,
you stop breathing.
But I'm just saying like it just people say they just sleep good.
You want an oxygen machine, baby.
They say they sleep good. Like I'm telling you, like I'm borderline.
You can definitely go buy you a sleep app machine.
But people I don't know where, because people keep saying you need to have like a prescription or something. I don't know, because it's like you got to change the nozzles.
I'm pretty sure you can go on eBay.
Well, you need to find me one. Well, find me one then.
Sleep app machine.
Find me one. I'll pay you. Find me one. I'll pay you.
Type in sleep app.
I'll pay you.
And I'm pretty sure you can find one. I don't know.
If I need one.
Secondhand.
I know. Like I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
Breathing into that thing for the and you don't know how they got it. They might have died. And then now they got the sleep
why they
gotta
die?
I'm just saying they got the.
He's so dramatic.
They died. The family needed some money for the funeral. They sold their sleep machine.
He created a whole movie.
And now you bought it, and they've been breathing into that sleep pap machine.
And now I'm gonna get. I'm
not saying
tuberculosis.
No, I'm just saying is that you want to breathe in somebody
tuberculosis.
No, I'm just saying they've been breathing in and out that machine for
I know.
Like, who knows how long.
I know that's what you want to get me to have. I'm just saying, like I want to get a new one.
I mean,
like, do Temu sell CPAPs?
I don't think you want one from Temu. That thing probably will kill you in your sleep. You know? Yeah,
I don't know. I want one bad. I just need to sleep.
Machine.
I just need to sleep. I
you
just
might need
tired.
to take some melatonin or something. You got to medicate yourself.
I was taking the ZQuil stuff, and people don't know. But it says that it's like a non-habit forming situation, and they make it seem like you don't really have any like side effects. But if you do some deep research in it, it does have some minor side effects. And I got all of them.
What was the side effects that you was experiencing?
Oof, gosh.
Let's put this out there for the viewers so they know what they're getting themselves into.
Dry mouth is one. You ever had dry mouth? It's terrible.
No, I don't think.
It's like you can't live. Like it's the worst thing. It's like the simplest thing. Like you just feel like
trying to swallow or something like
that. Your mouth is just dry. Like I don't know. It's like it's just like the desert. I don't know. Like it's like you try to drink as much as you can. Like it's just dry. Like it's nothing that can be done.
Okay.
So dry.
So symptom.
Dry mouth. Rapid leg movement. That's another side effect. I had that too. Restless leg. Restless leg. Yeah, that's what it is. Like it was just they just be shaking. Just be Oh gosh, that's annoying. Constipation.
Okay. Constipation. All right.
Yeah, you just blocked.
You've been sitting on the toilet.
Blocked.
Feel like you gotta go, can't go.
Yeah. Like
wait. How much of this are you taking? Maybe it's the
recommended amount.
No. You talk about how bad
you feel it to the line, like the NyQuil. You feel it to the little line, and you take it.
And the way you're talking,
and then you block.
You like house.
No, I'm telling you what happened. You
popping them pills and that.
No, you take I was taking the recommended dosage.
Oh, you taking the liquid?
Yes, I was taking the liquid. I think the pills probably be better because drinking it, having the I guess a little leftover liquid in your mouth. I think that it helps. I mean, it don't help, but it probably led to the dry mouth.
Are you waiting the time limit between taking it?
No, I just take it one time before I go to bed.
Okay, and so you only do it when you go to bed.
Yeah, but I was doing it every day, and eventually all those things started to happen to me
because your body's like, man, you know what? He want to take that. If he want to go to sleep, he gonna have to take that because we not doing what we were doing before.
So the crazy thing is,
what happened. Your body
I was taking ZQuil, and then I was taking all these other medications to deal with the side effects. Yeah. So I had the eye twitching too. Like my eye was twitching, my legs were twitching. Like like you can't sleep like that.
You was having a C.
Yeah, you can't sleep like that all this. Like how you gonna sleep? So that constipation though, and the dry mouth was the worst for me.
Are you still addicted?
I just said I was addicted. Whoa, wait a minute. Like I said, side effects, not addiction.
So that means you're still on it.
No, I stopped.
Okay.
Any
withdrawals symptoms?
I wasn't addicted. I was fine. It's non-habit forming.
Any headaches?
No, I don't want, just in case, ZQuil wants to promote me to advertise their product. I'm still ZQuil'd,
Nah.
Like I still would take it. I feel like it was user error because I feel like I was taking it every day. I feel like any product like that is meant to be taken every day.
Mm-hmm. Don't try to fix it. Try to say.
I'm not trying to fix it. I'm just telling you what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
you was addicted to ZQuil.
No, I was not. And so now I'd still do it every once in a while, and I don't have those issues when I do it every once in a while. But when you do it every day, you might be a little stopped up. That's all. Mm-hmm. So that's my little,
to get some sleep. That's
feedback for everybody else.
You go to get some sleep as an adult.
Yeah, I didn't have this issue when I was young. Like sometimes you would be young and you'll go to sleep and you didn't even know you were asleep because you were just up, and then you just black out because that's how easy it was to sleep as a kid. As soon as you kind of like.
That again?
Like sometimes you just go to sleep, but you won't trying to go to sleep. That's what I'm saying. You fall asleep accidentally. That's what I'm trying to say.
But then you ain't know you was asleep.
Yeah, like you just be talking or just watching a movie and
you fall asleep in the middle talking.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Does that matter?
Hey,
does it matter?
Yeah, that sounds like that's a medical issue.
You really judgy right now. I don't really like it. I don't really like the judgment. That's another thing too. When you become adults, people just be telling you the truth, and they feel like you suck and that you can't sing, and if or you just whack, they just go and tell you. Like as a kid, they just Yeah, I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying this about, I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general.
Like you
I'm just saying. I'm just saying in general.
Conversation we just
Oh, was it? I don't know. I forgot. I told you. It's not that serious. But I'm just saying, like, when you're young, people just really like tell you what you want to hear. Like you the smartest person in the world. You do a little drawing for, and the drawing could be ugly, or you do a little. You do a little crayon and thing, and color outside the lines, and people tell you, this is beautiful. They hang it up. But you become an adult, people just be like, you just whack. You just look at you, and it's like I miss those times when.
Is that part of the coochie?
Yes, because it makes you feel good. But when you get older, become an adult, you just be having like low self-esteem.
That's your problem.
Low self-esteem because of people just destroying you for no reason.
That's your problem.
I don't have a problem.
You got so addicted
to being Gucci goo
to NyQuil.
Oh my God!
And
it was Z-Quil.
Okay, Z-Quil, NyQuil, whatever, the Quill.
And I wasn't addicted.
You was addicted to the Quill.
I wasn't addicted.
You got coochie cood.
Gucci good, not coochie cood. Whatever you just said. What was that?
However you want to say it.
Gucci good.
However you want to say it, you got that. And so now you're frustrated because of your actions.
So now you're the therapist? This
Now,
is what happening right now?
Because everything's not going your way due to your own
so you're the therapist.
Situation.
Okay.
You're blaming everybody else.
I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying that, times is rough.
If you didn't take that Z-Quil.
Why are we still talking about it?
You'll be good.
I'm not taking it anymore.
If you didn't get Gucci good.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Or Gucci, whatever.
No, Gucci.
But if you didn't get that, then you might be tough. You might be like, you know what? This is what life is.
I am tough.
And and you're looking like
you can be tough. I still don't like it.
And then be like, I don't like it, but it's not because of that.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, are we about done? I'm just so exhausted. I'm just so exhausted and just depressed.
That's that Z-Quil withdrawal.
I'm just exhausted and depressed at this moment.
Z-Quil withdrawal. If that's one of the side effects. It's one of the withdrawal side effects. When you going through withdrawals, you get sleepy.
So like a lot about it.
I mean, I see some documentaries. People,
Okay.
And you know what? To those that is going through that.
Oh my goodness.
Withdrawal symptoms of Z-Quil. I feel for you.
Oh my goodness.
I do sympathize and understand that it's hard to break free of addiction, and there's a lot of places you can go for support. I just want to say you're not alone out there. We have a recovering addict with us.
Okay.
He's my friend. I really do care about him. I'm just trying to.
Where was you at when I was going through it? When my leg was moving.
Sometimes you don't know.
When my leg was shaking and my eye was shaking.
Sometimes people feel like they can't come to people with certain things. I feel bad that I wasn't there.
I'm done with this conversation. I'm about to sit back.
He would have just, but don't ever feel afraid to come forward and tell somebody what you're going through, because it's hard to
Thank
go
you so
through
much.
something alone.
Thank you so much for your consideration.
So,
are we done?
I mean, yeah, I just wanted to give that I just wanted to talk to people about that. Just
I think they heard it. They received it.
Okay. So, but yeah, that I guess we can wrap it up here, man.
That sounds great.
I think we
covered a lot. There's a lot of things I've learned.
Found about
from
your
you.
addiction and your
my addiction.
Your childhood trauma.
Okay.
From being Gucci good.
Gucci
good. My bad.
Yeah.
But I think we broke some ground there. I think we can, probably next episode or maybe another episode. Not next episode, but we can probably, go through the steps of recovery.
Okay. All right.
But that'll be the end of the episode.
Press
at
the
this
button.
time.
Just press
Catch y'all
the button.
on the next one.
Press the button.